I started vlogging in 2003, before YouTube even existed. It is with heart wide open that I share with you my journey that has taken me from South Korea to now living off-grid in the middle of nowhere. Oh my god, it's like the size of my thumb. Oh, wow, the super cuteness. Raven has boots now. Look at him. He slept outside last night, and this morning his cone was gone and his paw was bleeding because he licked it so much. So now we put the boots on him. He's not chewing the boots, and when we're not able to supervise him, we put the cone still. Yeah, it's like an added layer of protection against himself. Yes, yes, that's right. Say hello to everybody. Good morning, folks. So today I gotta empty this. This is my my first task today. So before I empty this, I have to think about this building. And as usual, I don't want to think about it on the camera. So I'll turn the camera off, and when I have a plan, then I'll let you in. Okay, that's that. So this is the place. So water will never get this high, so the wood I will lay for the floor on this is not a problem. Yeah, so that's, you know, it's not gonna get in contact ever with the water, but this here is what I need to figure out, because water will come this way. So this has to be fully waterproof before I put insulation there and frame the wall. Oh, we'll see how I'm gonna do this. And then I've added some gravel here and there where it was low, and then I've extended this here because this gets really muddy in the mud season. Okay, so now it's time to have a bite, and when I come back I'll go on the roof and look at that, and I might get started on this, or I might mill. I'm not sure, we'll see after I've eaten. So water goes through behind the wood down in there. I'd have to do something. So water goes in that crack here. So my first thing is I'm gonna pressure wash that to remove all the dirt, because I think my most important step right now is not to work down there, but it's to put that 2x6 piece that goes here, move or cut these guys. Yeah, I'll cut these guys, because it's not straight at all. Like, this is way too far back, it needs to come in, but I think I can move this in fairly simply. I don't see a problem doing that. So the roof will stay the same, but I'll just move that post so that I have a square here. Okay, first step is done. So the water, well, only there is dripping. oil drip everywhere. So I cannot have anything like insulation connected to this, because it's going to make like ice. So I'll have to seal that at the top. I had some 2x6x8s behind the pole house, so I'm gonna use that. Now I got this here. For that, I got the 16-footer, so the little shed will be 16 feet. I did my board. I pre-drilled holes. I'm gonna drill with this to make to go through this. I remember having problems with that. Okay. So this is what I need to make waterproof. So my plan is to make the floor square and build a building around the floor platform, because I'm gonna insulate this. It's gonna be insulated R22, something like that, and be plenty for this building. So by having it square, then I can slide it and then do the other part here where I have no obstructions. But I don't know if I'm making it too tight. We'll see. Anyway, I'm gonna continue. I'm gonna put 2 more in here, and then I'll start the next section. And I should have enough 2x6 to do that. Okay, I have to turn off the music, but here, and then I'm gonna finish this. I just need to cut these 5 pieces, and then I bring this here, and I should be able to position it and screw it in, and then I'll have to poly and insulate. I just put some 3/4 plywood, but I have to put insulation first, so that will be for next week, because we're gonna have to buy it this weekend. We don't have it for this, so that's good, really good. Hey, good morning, Willow. This is how I start my day when I go out. Oh, look who's here. What are you doing, Benny? Huh? Yeah. Anyway, the sun is too bright. My eyes are hurting. So I'm gonna, first thing I do after hanging out with Willow is I'm gonna go measure the greenhouse because yesterday it moved, not moved, but it rained last night. Quite a, not very long, but really hard. So I want to go check what it looks like and take measurements. And then if it's not raining, I'm gonna work on what I was doing yesterday. I can start maybe setting a post, leveling the floor, putting some rafters, and I cannot finish the floor because I don't have the insulation. But if I get that done today, like the rafters and the posts, who knows, I might be able to put the metal on the roof. Yeah. So I have a leak here. A leak here. So everywhere. Okay, but it's not too much water. Let's see, this is 2 3/8. 2 3/8, okay. Let's go on this one. This one is 2.5. This one is 2.5. Okay. These ones have this one 3. Three and a quarter. It's not too bad. This is the one that moved the most. At 3. Yeah, almost good. So it didn't really move. This is really wet where it should be. There's no water in there, so that's good. I think this is working. Maybe later when it rains like for a day, if ever. Let's go see in the greenhouse now. So, oh wow, it smells good in here. When the doors open, it's a good sign that nothing moved, you know. Yeah, and then there's not too much pressure. I'm looking at the anchor, so you see how they're not perfectly straight. You see this one here? You see how it's tilted? That's the result of the building pushing on them. You see this one is tilted too. Oh, it's hot. 28. Wow, they're doing good, the strawberries. So I gotta put that block level to prepare my post, which will go here. Okay, that's tedious. You can see that this base now I've moved it and the post is touching it. This will work. Back there it's touching. This one I can move. So now this post is leaning that way and that way. So I'm going to see if I can move it. But before I do that, I'm gonna put a support here to replace the post temporarily. I'm gonna take one of my 2x6s and that should do it. I don't have my 3/4 inch, well, I can't remember how you call that, but that goes like that. So I won't be able to put the metal now, but maybe tomorrow, because I think this afternoon what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna mill. I think it's gonna rain, so milling will be fun. It's fun when it rains. Okay, so I'm gonna go get my long screws and I'm gonna fasten this. I will cut my post as well. The video from Sunday, Enough Grid Journey, is like almost 1,000 views now, and I have no idea why. You know, it's so weird. Anyway, one day. So now I'm gonna mill this afternoon. I'm gonna maybe mill 1 or 2 lugs. I'm not gonna mill this one. If I mill this, I will not get much wood out of it, because you see how it's not straight from that end. So I should really just... Hi Willow. Hi buddy. Yeah, I need to cut that butt. Okay, so this lug is not too dirty, so I don't need to wash it good, but I only got one 5x5 in this one because it's not so big. So I'll have a lot of boards for the fence, and I'm gonna use these boards too for the roof, for the strapping. So the strapping is these guys. So this, I mill these guys out of the slice I get when I mill these logs. But these I remove. Oh no, yeah, I didn't remove the bark there. So I won't remove the bark either. It's just, if I, like an edger, there's a machine called an edger. So these guys are 1.5 inches thick, and I could get maybe a 2x8, 2x10 out of it. But what an edger does, it removes the side and makes it square on both sides. I could do that with the mill as well. Maybe when I have a few more, it'll be easier. Anyway, we'll see. So it's just a few logs. Look, I filled this up in sawdust. So I got some really nice boards. So tomorrow I can use these guys to do the strapping over there. That'll be easy. Then I can put the metal, and then the whole thing is waterproof. Then I got 2x5s, two really nice 2x5. This is a what? Let's see. Let's measure it. How wide? I don't know. Maybe 8. Yeah. So this is 8.25, 2x8.25, and a nice 5x5x16, all in that one log. Took a long time to do it, so it's a bit too early to go in. So I decided to install these lights. So these lights, they're so good. We bought them on Amazon. We have quite a few. So there's one right there, and they last, like, you know, these guys are several years old. So I guess I'm gonna want one. Okay, I'll go from the inside of the area. So I'll have to readjust them later, you know. Tonight I'll see where it goes. And when the barn is here, one will be at the front maybe, and one at the back. Something like that. And then the idea is just to, at night, if I have to get out and, you know, there's a situation with the dogs or whatnot, having lights is good. And we have remote controls. They come with remote controls, so you can turn them off. They can be motion activated, or like all night on, or scheduled, you know. There's a lot of options. So there, I'm really happy we got that. You install once and they work. I'm gonna go check the pond now, and I might go for a walk in the bush with the rifle, maybe with a beer. Shh, don't tell anybody. Okay, let's look at the pond, what it looks like right now. Miley is still in heat, so she's getting she's coercing Willow to have sex with her. It's so funny. Okay, so this is what I dug the other day, and so I need to, but I don't think I can drive the excavator in there. It's already low. Here's where we had found water, but it's not enough to fill the pond. We'll see how it goes this summer, if it dries up, but this part will get dried, so I can dig that part here at the very least. So I went to the forest, and believe it or not, I forgot my camera, so I'm using my phone. Anyway, this is so nice, and I'm enjoying the trails. I saw deer track almost by the fence. So definitely the dogs have heard deer. I reckon if there's a bear around, I'm gonna hear it before I see it. I found this I have no idea what this is. And I had this, and I found it right down there. So weird. I don't think it's from the quad, but it could be. Never seen something like this before. I'll keep it. Should I come with a um, gold detector? Look, it's full of deer tracks. But no bear tracks. I don't think the deer will be using the trail I was following. Look at that. It's just full of deer tracks here. So they're using the trails I made more than their old tracks. Because I mean, it's so easy walking here compared to their tracks.